ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. We are taking 23 verse of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta, chapter 2. नैनं छिद्यन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः. न एनं छिद्यन्ति शस्त्राणि न एनं दहति पावकः न च एवं क्लेदयन्ति आपः न शोषयति मारुतः. एनं, this soul, chidyanti, cannot, chidyanti, it means the cut, not shastrani, it means the weapons. Na enam, not this soul, dahati, can burn pavaka by the fire. Nach enam, not this can be decay. Apa, it means the water. Na shoshanti, not shoshayati, not this soul can be absorbed or can be evaporate by the air. My dear friend, the Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, Arjun, which soul I am talking to you, and giving the characters and identification of this soul, that is never cut by any weapon, and it cannot be burned by the fire, and it cannot be decay or decomposed by the butter, and it cannot be absorbed by the air. My dear friend, Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, the master of billions uncountable galaxies and billions of billions universes, he is giving the scale, he is giving the parameters to Arjuna. One by one stanza from the beginning of this chapter. Now a new advanced parameter is that even this parameter also for the mind, intellect, mood and ego, because mind also not cut by any weapons. I am not telling about brain, I am telling about mind. Mood and intellect also not cut by the weapons or absorbed by the air or burned by the fire. But in the further teachings of the Krishna, there will be a great character or parameter will come that is never found in the mind, intellect or ego. Because as we comes from mega to micro, our journey become keen and keen, and this keenness is the internal journey to the existence, towards the existence. So the Sadguru, every Sadguru, give the teachings to his disciples gradually, step by step, and from outer side to inside, from macro to micro, from physical matter to the immaterial internal things. Because only and only enlightened master can teach you this type of micro ability of seeing. In this world, the human doings, anything by the voice or anything want to express, you only know the expression, you only know the doing, but you do not do the hidden motive of that person. You do not do that his mind is what type of conspiracy or what type of shocking planning doing against you. But when as you can able to see inside, you can come inside by the Sakshi meditation of awareness. Then after you can see all the conspiracies, all the internal propagandas, all the malicious plannings and behaviors which is laying inside of the mind, intellect and mood and ego. So, if anyone can identify his own internal antahkarana, the internal senses, mind, intellect, mood and ego, and that will be a half journey he performed. So the spiritual meditation of awareness not only giving you the highest goal of the life, but before this goal and many miles before this goal, he teach you how to live in this world with a successful manner. That's why a person, he is more aware, he can watch the other's mind. That's why a person is more aware, he can prevent himself from the conspiracies, thrust, unfaithfulness, breach of faith and confidence, which is coming not only for others' mind but his own minds. So my dear friend, every shlok, every verse of the Geeta having a secrecy, having a secret meaning, and every verse of Geeta teach you that how you live in this mortal world and how can you get the immortality which is present inside of you in the form of existence. this stanza like a mathematical sim. What is inside of you and which is inside of you, which fulfill these type of norms in the Krishna is talking in these stanzas. What is inside of you that cannot be killed by any type of weapon, cannot be cut any type of weapon? What is inside of you that cannot be burned by any type of fire? What is inside of you that cannot decay or decompose by the water? What is inside of you that cannot be absorbed by the air? That you must search what is that. If you get this thing inside, then you may be enlightened. My dear friend, you have to search and search. You have to search and search. You have to detach and detach. You have to reject and reject. And after all, you will get a consciousness inside. After the seeing and seeing, you will find something inside of you. They are completely appropriate on this type of the norms inside. So my dear friend, these 5 elements inside of you, in that elements, one element is completely fit on this sim, that is the akasha, that is the sky. You cannot cut the sky, you cannot burn the sky, you cannot decay the sky, and you cannot absorb the sky. My dear friend, it is not the meaning that sky is the goal of teaching of Krishna, because sky is very preliminary knowing or stage. So when you take all the criteria together, then you will feel that sky is not appropriate, because sky has no consciousness. My dear friend, the same thing about mind, intellect, mood and ego. They are also immaterial things. So these are also not affected by the fire or the water or the sky, or the fire or water or the weapons or the air. These are also not affected. So it means the mind, intellect, mood and ego is Atma? No, they are not Atma. Because our great ancient gurus, they reject the mind, intellect, mood and ego are not Atma. The great Sankaracharya says the mind, intellect, mood and ego, they are not Atma. But in this stanza, the Krishna is giving the criteria, and that criteria fit for the sky and fit for the mind, intellect, mood and ego. So this stanza, not the ultimate truth, but this stanza is the journey of your consciousness from macro to micro. So the sky is like material, and your internal senses, antakarna, is also a materials. But that is more micro than your sky. So the journey towards the enlightenment, journey towards the consciousness, is the journey of micro to the microest. It is the journey of material to the spirituality. It is journey of the dark to the light, and light is micro in comparison of dark. You can see the dark only black and black, but you can see in the light many colors. So my dear friend, the light is out also material, because light is visible by your eyes, but God cannot be visible by your eyes. So my dear friend, there is no any point, pencil point even, if there is Atma is not presence. Atma is presence everywhere. Even in the uncountable millions of the galaxies, and every pencil point like a micro place, Atma is equal presence in everywhere. This stranger is telling to you this very keen and micro message. But Sadhguru never impose any decision on you. Sadhguru tell, don't believe me. You see yourself. You be your scientist yourself. Sadhguru never say that believe me, this is truth. No. If anyone say believe me, that is truth, that is blind faith making procedure, and this is blind faith can only make you the blind, not make you enlightened. Sadhguru only push you in the internal journey, and you yourself knows what is the right and what is the wrong, what is the true and what is the fake, what is the material and what is the existence. So the meditation is the journey of your deep consciousness. Meditation is the self-observation and self-awareness. Meditation take you, the real meditation takes you to the real awareness, not any type belief or not any type faith or not any type realize. Only you see inside what is your real identity. You are not as you thinking now. When you see inside that, you can reject the fake things, you can reject the lie, you can only select true, and true maybe today you're true, that next day that will be false, because that step by step knowing is the micro to micro, more micro to most micro. So this stanza, and before this stanza and coming the stanza after this stanza, they are giving you some the characters, some skills, some norms, some qualities. They will be, you can see in your meditation journey. My dear friend, you see in the meditation, as you can detach from your mind, the same time your meditation is coming inside of you. When you are living in the mind, the meditation not comes through you. That the living in the mind is only the illusion of the Maya. And when you live detached from the mind, That is the first step of the meditation. As you separate from your intellect, the meditation become more deep. When you separate from your mood, the meditation become more deeper. And when you stage in the Sahaja Samadhi, it means you stage in the Bhana Avastha stage, then the peace flows inside of you, unbreakable, continuous, and that experience is the experience of the miraculous feelings. Then after, in the last, you can see your ego, and as you can see your ego and you attach your ego, the same time you get enlightenment. Some person says me that I am not living in ego, master, but I know he is or she is living in ego because he do not know the micro presence of the ego. When absolutely you will detach from the ego, the same point you will be enlightened. There is no need of declaration. You will yourself declare that you are enlightened. Because the mother declared that she is pregnant. Because the person declared that his stomach is full from food. So, the person who comes out from the conspiracy of ego, that same time he becomes the enlightened. Your ego is your last boundary. Your ego is your last foundation. Your ego is the last ball of your jail. My dear friend, there is not enough to telling these things in the word. And you cannot be satisfied only by the word. You have to do yourself. You have to do this journey yourself. This work, this doing is like non-doing. Even it seems doing, but it is not doing. It is non-doing. My dear friend, in the last of this meditation, the doer also dissolve. The doing also dissolve. And that karma also dissolve. And the rest is remaining, that is only one. That is your real existence, your real form of awakeness. So my dear friend, this is the stanza, this is the verse. And the before this stanza, these are all the stanza of Nirguna, Nirakara, Niranjana, Atma. Atma's character. Even Atma has no character, but this is the pathway, this is the milestone towards the journey of Atma. My dear friend, nobody word can express this highest feeling of spirituality. Your all the languages and the words, they are inefficient. So, it is the helplessness of the master, because master only can teach you by your own words. You will not understand the master without the words, but if you can understand, there is no need of any type teaching. You automatically transform it by the only presence of the master. So, me also taking the shelter of the words of the Gita for you, because I want to perform your journey, complete awareness, total freedom of consciousness. I want to take you in the extremest stage of microest Atma. So this is highly spiritual teachings. For the highly spiritual journey, nobody is teaching in this world this type of teachings. Nobody. So, at the last, the microest also dissolve, and you can get the absolute zero, Parama Shunya. And that in the last, the traveler of this journey is also dissolved. Only the existence remain. Only the existence is remain. My dear friend, that is the secret meaning of this stanza. But in the last, I want to tell, if you do not want enlightenment, don't worry, I know what you want. You want good physical health. That good physical health will come by this meditation of awareness. Because as you will do this meditation of awareness, honestly, 70 minutes per day, as you do honestly this meditation, within 4 or 5 months, you will be get peaceful condition inside of your mind, intellect, mood and ego. And there is all tensions, worried and dilemmas, they will wash out. And you will feel a cleanness and clarity inside of you. Your vision will become very clean and clear. And that's what has happened. If there is no tension, if there is no worry, so definitely there will be the peace inside of you. This peace is a nectar, and this peace is a great achievement. In the peaceful condition of your mind, your all glands, pituitary glands and other endocrine glands, they will secrete a very nice nectar-like secretions, and you will get a miraculous immune power. My dear friend, if a person is doing honestly meditation of awareness Sakshi, he will never caught in that tension created diseases like the angina, blood pressure, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, organ failure, digestive system disorder, sleeping disorder, etc. And that is a very, very great miraculous achievement. Then you will not go into the general hospitals by these type of diseases, and you will never spend your money which you earn by the hard labor. So you will not caught in the conspiracy of the medical network, and you will already become a healthy person, a strong person. My dear friend, and that is the physiological and anatomical health that you will get by this meditation. Now I want to say that you will be get the neural health, it means the psychological health also you will get. If you do this meditation, you can see every conspiracy of your mind, intellect, mood and ego. So you can detach from these all conspiracies. So you will never caught in the phobias, manias, schizophrenias, depression, suicidal attack and every type of mental diseases. My dear friend, that is a very, very great achievement in the human life by this meditation. You not only become a healthy in the physically stage, but you will become healthy in the mental stage as well. I want to say in third thing, when you do this meditation honestly, then you can see and observe the incoming force of the anger, and you can detach from yourself by the anger, and by the anger, if you are aware, then you will not caught in the conspiracy of anger and flow of anger, force of anger, thirst of anger. Then you will not involve any type of crime, cutting, killing, abusing, fighting, you will not involve. And now you are safe from the unnecessary insulting, torturing, punishment from the police station, judiciary and jails. Second thing I want to say, when you do this meditation honestly, if the A grid is coming inside of you. You can see the grid and you can detach from the grid, and you will not involve in any type of economic crime, even the conspiracies in the commission agency of nations, black marketing, purchasing commission, fake money, hawala, and injurious instrument for the society and nations. You will never involve. Third thing is that when you do this meditation, you can see the lust is coming inside of you, and you can completely detach from the lust. You can see that lust is a flow of the illusion of Maya, and you can stand in the awareness against the lust. Lust comes and go, and you are standing in the stable condition where the lust cannot affect you on you. So you will not abuse any woman. You will not attack on any woman. You will never do any sexual crime or harassment against women. So women, they are not women. They are the goddesses. The women, them are our mothers and sisters and daughters. We should respect and love them like own mothers, sisters and daughters. Then you will be respect after this awareness meditation. So you will change yourself, a very, very moral person, moral able person, and you will change yourself, a very, very glorious, loving and egoless person, because there is love, there is no ego. So you can change the family atmosphere, and family is the unit of society. Then society will be changed. Society will be loving. Society will be brotherhood. Society will mutual understanding society. These type of societies. And they will bring a very, very good loving brotherhood nations. And then the nation will love each other. They can solve every problem. On the negotiation table, there is no need of war, no need of fighting, no need of warheads, no need of atom bomb, hydrogen bomb, neutron bomb, missiles, anti-missile system, big war fleets, big submarines, and many more. These are very, very expensive weapons you are using in the field of the defense. A big part of GDP is expanding in this foolishness. So we can curtail our army establishment, and we can put only one army all over the world, that is the peacemaking army. My dear friend, how biggest money you can save by come out from this foolishness of mind, intellect and ego. My dear friend, and then you can help the poor nations. You can provide them food, shelter and education and medicine. You can help the humans on the earth, they are suffering. My dear friend, in this discourse I want to appeal for the help of pupils of the Somalia. The 30,000 pupils and 30,000 childs, they are died without food in the Somalia, and 40,000 they are near to die. And this is our moral duty. If any person dying in any country without the food, how we can take the food in our mouth? So love must be so great, the tears must be come in your eyes for that persons. I appeal the rich nations of this world, please hurry up and go to Somalia and give them food, shelter and education. And that is only possible when you are become a very loving or moral and sensitive person by this meditation of awareness. My dear friend, this meditation of awareness Sakshi is non-religious meditation, non-prejudice by the caste, creed and nationality. It is only and only instrument of love for all over the world without any differentiation. I appeal all of you, please learn this meditation, be the teacher of this meditation, be the master of this meditation and spread this meditation all over the world. You will see that by this meditation the world will become an ocean of the love and pleasure and peace, prosperity, mutual understanding and brotherhood. So we are taking this mission. The name of our mission is World Peace by Meditation and our instrument is Meditation of Awareness. My dear friend, in 24 July 2016, in the Noida 12th sector, there will be a meditation camp for one day, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You are all invited in this camp without any hesitation of nationality, caste and creed and religion. My dear friend, please join this meditation camp from all over the world. Our second camp will be held in the Puerto Rico. November 18 and 22 and maybe the 17th the camp, 18 and 19 and there is a big seminar of the art of embracing life. You all invited in this program in Puerto Rico from all over the world. You are mostly and humbly welcome there. We will teach you this most precious technique of meditation. And as you will attend this meditation camp, the fourth meditation camp is going in the Delhi, and we will give the advanced teaching to the persons they are continuously attending the fourth meditation camp, because we have the step-by-step programs of meditation. My dear friend, the fourth meditation camp will be held in the New York on 25 November near the Times Square. I am very grateful for the Puerto Rico's persons and the person of United States of America. They are inviting me for this great and divine teachings of the meditation for world peace. My dear friend, the fifth meditation camp will be held in the New Jersey. Please join all these camps from all over the world. And please subscribe my channel on YouTube, Swami Sachidananda. Thank you very much. Love you very much and bless you very much. Thank you.